Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are finally going to try to catch a bass for the tank up in my room. The predatory fish tank, 40 gallon. It's already got a long-eared sunfish and a shovel-nosed catfish in there. They're doing amazing, but I think it would be fantastic to have a bass in there. So game plan today is we came to this little tiny pond that is loaded with a bunch of like 6-inch bass. We brought this really light spinning reel with 20-pound braid to a 6-pound fluorocarbon leader to a little hook with just this little wacky rig on, and I got a few other lures in my backpack, but that is what we're going to start out with. Just going to launch it out there and try our hardest to catch the smallest bass possible. Throw them in the bucket, crank on the aerator, and take them home to the tank. So I think we're just going to get right onto it. Got the GoPro on. Here is the little light spinning setup. There's that little thing. It's like 4 inches long. I think it's called a bubble fry. I just think this random little lure would be perfect to catch a little tiny dink to throw in the tank. Got my little fluger reel and a loose mock rod, and we're just gonna see if we can catch the perfect sized bass. No matter how long it takes, we might just cull some out. We might catch like a decent sized one, throw them in there just in case we don't catch anything else. And if we catch a smaller one, then oh, I'm already on. No freaking way. First cast. And holy crap, that is not a bass at all. What the heck? What the heck? What did I just catch? Is it a world record green sunfish? Holy crap. I had no idea these suckers are still living in here. A little 4-inch bubble fry looking wacky rig thing. I just caught that guy. Honestly, he would be amazing to throw in a tank or maybe my predatory pond, but that's not what this video is about. We're going after a bass today, but I might just come back here and try to catch this guy because, I mean, this is a really, really pretty fish. Let me actually get the big camera out and show y'all. Here he is right here. That is like a giant green sunfish, and this guy would certainly be pretty crazy in a pond or a tank, but unfortunately we're not out here to catch giant green sunfish. We're after bass, so I am going to throw that guy back, get the rod back out, and see if we can catch a bass. But that was pretty insane. Those little green sunfish are extremely aggressive. Yep, there's one. What is it? Oh, we got a bass. We got a bass, boys. Cast right after that. Boom. Little dink bass. Pretty much exactly what we're after, but unfortunately, for the pond, this guy might be the perfect size, but for the little 40 gallon, he is a bit too big. So we can indeed throw this guy back. We want one probably about that long, about to like right there, and a little bit less thick, because this guy would just go crazy in the tank. It is too small for him, so we can indeed throw this bass back as well. We're after a much, much smaller one, and I know they're in here. I've caught plenty of like abnormally tiny bass out of here on rigs just like this, so I think we can make it happen. We're just going to have to sort through the larger ones and be patient. There we go. Come on, see what it is. Green sunfish or bass, what are you? It's pretty decent size, whatever it is. Oh, and it is a bass. Alright, well, actually, even got bigger from the last one. Got a 1-pounder here. Certainly too big for the tank. I mean, that's a nice bass for this little tiny pond, but I am going to throw him back as well. We do not need him. Woo. Oh no, dude, that was dope. As soon as it hit the water, that fish swirled on it, and I just set the hook. I didn't even feel tension. I just saw him swirl on it. Let's see, what are you? It's impossible to know. Uh-oh, he's got me in the weeds. Oh, another green sunfish. Where did these guys come from? I used to catch them in this pond right here all the time, but it's been like, honestly, a year. That guy is also extremely pretty. Dang. I might just have to keep him. Like, holy crap. If he was just a little bit smaller, he would be pretty insane in the tank. I think I was actually planning on trying to catch a bass for the pond as well today. I might just come back here and catch myself one of these, because this guy would be the perfect size to go in the pond. But I mean, just because there's so many, I think I could come back here and catch just as many, so I don't need to keep this guy. So I will throw him back as well. And still got the same little bubble fry on. Surprised I haven't lost this. It's been like, I don't know what, 4 or 5 fish. Yep, I knew there had to be a fish there. Got him. Oh, this is a tiny bass. This might be the one. Oh, this guy is close to being perfect size, but I think he might still be a bit big. Super tiny. Smallest bass we've caught yet. Closest to the one that we want, but I think we still want like half a size down from this guy right here. So I'm going to throw him back and keep trucking, see if I can get an even smaller guy. Uh-oh. Look, we might have an issue on the horizon. Even the GoPro can pick that up. Massive black cloud. I don't know why. Some reason down here in East Texas in the middle of the summer, storms literally hit every single day, and they come out of nowhere. Super sunny like it is now, and then boom, it's just like a tsunami. I don't even know where it comes from, but I gotta get a tiny bass very quick, or, well, I'm gonna be stuck here. I don't even have a ride because the Polaris is in the show. Oh, no way. No freaking way. What just happened? How did that happen? Oh yeah, storm is coming. I can already smell the rain. Oh boy. Okay, well, the wind is picking up, and I think I have a new game plan. Probably by the time I even get in the water, I'm going to be blown off the freaking pond, because there's actually a tornado coming. Like, do you see the trees? I don't know what to do, but it's stormy conditions, dark skies, so I think I'm just going to, might as well go ahead and throw on this popper right here. And I mean, the main reason is just because nothing is biting the wacky rig anymore, so I'm bite that off just like that. Throw this whole setup in the bag. Pull this thing out. Probably have a few seconds of fishing left until I just die. So last ditch effort, at least for today or this time of the day. Might come back later this afternoon if this doesn't work. I'm gonna try throwing this tiny popper, tiniest popper I have. It's actually a Zepco brand popper. Wow, that's pretty funny. Looks like it's about 14 years old, and well, I'm gonna see if I can get like a 5-inch bass on it. Alright, there we go. Popper is tied up on this spinning rod. 4 Katrina hits. See if I can get a blow up on this thing. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. That was dope. On the popper. What is this? Dang it, it's a freaking massive green sunfish. How great would it have been for this to be the perfect size bass? I'm about to get destroyed by this tornado thing. I mean, honestly, for all I know, this could be a tornado. It's so windy. There we go. Got the hook out. Another pretty little green sunfish. Not what I want, though. Not what I want. Oh my gosh! That is not a small fish. Holy crap, that is not a small fish at all. Did y'all see that? Oh my gosh. That fish literally jumped, I swear, like 6 feet out of the freaking water. Holy crap. What the heck? Dude, I never catch fish even over 1 pound. That's a 2 freaking pounder all day on a tiny popper. The one day I come here to catch the tiniest bass possible, I catch like everything but a bass. Green sunfish, and then this giant. Oh, someone's calling me. Alrighty, here we go. Switch from the popper, going back to the wacky rig. Hoping maybe it'll work. And I got more of these little bubble fry looking things. I have no idea what they are, but they just catch a ton of fish. At least it seems. Pop those back. Wacky rig it just like I was earlier. Going for those tiny ones. Going for the tiny ones. There's one. Slab of a green sunfish. What is that? No way, it's actually a bass. Holy crap. It's actually a tiny bass. Wait. Did I just catch him? Did I just catch the bass for the tank? I think I might have. Hold up. Let me get this guy a wash. Get all the clay and stuff off him. Whoa, don't come off, bud. This is honestly the tiniest bass I've caught in like, I don't know, 3 hours of being here. Like, GoPro's almost dead. That's how long I've been here. This guy might, I would prefer him be a little bit smaller. But honestly, this guy might be just perfect. That was insane too. I was reeling it back in and he just crushed it. There you go. Hooks out. There is the tiny bass. It's a hard decision, but you know what? I think that I'm going to keep this guy. He's got a small mouth, pretty small body. I think that he might just be, I still think he's a bit big, but you know what? I'm going to keep him. You throw this little lure out. Take that out. Now I need to fill this bucket up for him. Can't believe it. It took so freaking long to catch a bass this small. Filled up with the clearest, healthiest water possible. There we go. Oh. There we go. And here is the new tank pet. Man, that was the definition of a struggle. I mean, I've been here for actually a very long time, and I've sorted through some of them on camera, some of them off, like a ton of fish. Mostly green sunfish and also some bass, and then thank God this little guy hit. He's about perfect size, as you can see. I prefer him to be a little bit smaller, but I think that he is just going to have to do. So, yeah, I'm not going to stress him out. Y'all get a better look at him in the tank, and, all right, let's get him home. Almost just died. Whew. Alright, the bass is inside. Let me give you a little bit of a look at him maybe. He's definitely crazy and aggressive, which is just what I want for a bass. And we are, of course, up as a tank. If you didn't know, here it is right here. We have the long-eared sunfish that, I don't know, I always like to sit like that. He just destroys worms and little chunks of bluegill. He's really awesome. And then we have the shovel-nosed catfish that just sits straight vertical like that, but also, especially at night when you turn the lights off, destroys little feeder goldfish. And I'm sure this guy will fit right in with them and probably honestly be sort of like, I don't know, the mascot or alpha of the tank. Alright, well, obviously we need to acclimate this guy. I do not want him to die. I've been waiting to get this guy for this tank right here for I don't even know how long. So we're going to do the exact same thing that we actually did with the little long ear right there, which is set him up with the aerator and everything on this chair right in front of the tank right here, and I'm going to do a little drip acclimation process, which is basically means I have this little skinny tube that just drips water very slowly into a bucket like this, which is honestly the exact same tube that is on here. And I'm just going to siphon with this little tube right here, and it's just going to drip water slowly in there until that's like right up there. About in the span of like 10 minutes, that should be right about to like right there, and he should be nice and used to this new water. So I'm just going to put one end in the tank right here, as you can see, and just very quickly go. And right there, boom. All I did was suction a little bit of that with my mouth, and now the siphon is kicking strong. One end in the tank and one end right here. Oh shoot, I brought it up too high. There we go. And one end sitting right here in the tank, as you can see, just slowly dripping water down into that. So I am just going to hold this here and probably wait like 10 minutes, and then this guy will be ready to go in his new home. Alrighty. Acclimation process is done. Bucket is full, and like, I don't know, a quarter of that is the pond water, and all the rest of it is tank water that is slowly being dripped into there. So this fish should be nice and ready. So without any further ado, I think that it is time for me to just grab this sucker and throw him into the tank. Alright, here we go. Just pulled the bass out of the bucket. He's doing very well, actually. Here's one last look at him before he goes into the tank. Here we go. Pop him in there just like that. Come down here. Whoo, man, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. There we go. What's he gonna do? He's gonna freak out? Not too bad yet. I imagine he's just gonna destroy the tank. What do you think? He's not exactly used to seeing himself in the reflection. Now you can see, like I was saying, I did sort of want a smaller guy. There he is in comparison with the rest of the tank. Depending on whether he destroys everything or not, I might end up taking just all that out. Maybe leave a plant or two just for decoration, just so this guy can have the maximum amount of swimming room. But I mean, right now he's actually looking pretty good. He's not going crazy, but he definitely is stressed. So I'm going to turn off the lights just like that, because that always helps relieve them of stress, especially bass. And well, I'll catch up with y'all, I don't know, maybe tomorrow whenever this guy's more comfortable, and cue a montage of that. See you in a couple days, or maybe an hour, I don't know. Alrighty folks, well there you have it. I'm not too sure if this bass is too big for the tank or not, but I might still end up releasing him and keeping him a smaller one, but for now I think I'm going to try it. If he eats, if he does well and he doesn't destroy the tank and seriously act like he's going to die, then I will keep him. But if he doesn't look too good, then I will know that he's too big for this tank, and I will get one probably more like that big instead of him, and he's like, I don't know, like, he's like 8 inches long. I might want to go after like a 6-incher just so he will be more comfortable. But for now, I'm signing off. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.